Did you realize that at this very moment, as you read these words, your muscles are quietly weakening, eroding your strength from the inside out? Have you ever sensed a lurking, mysterious weakness creeping over you, with no sign or warning? An unseen specter preying on your vitality? What if I told you there are specific foods that can halt or even reverse this covert assault on your muscles? Few are aware, but after turning 60, your body begins a silent destruction of muscle tissue, a process that progresses without pain or alarms. It manifests subtly, feeling drained upon waking, struggling to stand from the sofa, or losing your footing on stairs. This isn't just the natural passage of time. It's a dark signature, a condition threatening millions of seniors known as sarcopenia. And the terrifying part? You can reverse it. Scientists have uncovered deadly secrets. Foods laced with compounds capable of rebuilding muscle mass, even for those over 80. One of these might already be hiding in your kitchen. Let us unveil the hidden menace, the dangerous truth behind muscle weakness that doctors rarely warn of. Have you heard of sarcopenia? This sinister condition lurks behind countless decline and disability that come with age, creeping in silently. Recognized as a disease by the World Health Organization, sarcopenia begins its devastating work around age 50, even in seemingly healthy individuals. Unlike illnesses that scream for attention with pain or fever, sarcopenia moves unseen, with no warning signs. It gradually dismantles your strength, manifesting as poor balance, trembling legs, difficulty rising, and falls that come more often with each passing year. This is the silent killer lurking in the shadows of aging, waiting to strike. What many doctors seldom stress is that this condition is heavily shaped by factors within your control. The choices you make regarding your diet, what to eat and what to avoid, could play a crucial role in preserving your strength for many years. Recent scientific findings reveal that certain nutrients have an extraordinary capacity to promote muscle regeneration, even in older adults. Surprisingly, many of these muscle-supporting foods are budget-friendly and simple to add to daily meals. You may be experiencing a loss of strength without realizing it, which could jeopardize your independence. Envision waking up one morning, unable to get out of bed unaided. Imagine needing help just to navigate a few steps within your own home. For many seniors, this distressing reality happens unexpectedly. Age-related muscle decline doesn't occur suddenly. It progresses steadily, gradually diminishing strength, balance, and ultimately personal independence. Often, the first indication is a fall, perhaps slipping in the bathroom, tripping on a rug, or misjudging a step. The repercussions go beyond physical injuries. They ripple into feelings of fear, insecurity, and dependency. Research from Harvard Medical School indicates that as much as 33% of muscle mass can disappear after age 60. Even if your diet is healthy and you feel good, this decline happens because your body's response to stimuli changes with age. What previously helped maintain your strength may no longer suffice. The good news is that this decline isn't set in stone. Science has demonstrated that it is possible to halt and even reverse this process. The key is identifying specific foods that supply the vital nutrients your body needs to rebuild muscle. The urgency to act is more pressing than ever, before the damage becomes permanent. Science now shows that certain foods can help reverse sarcopenia even after the age of 70. For many generations, muscle decline was seen as an inevitable part of aging, a cruel fate beyond our control. But recent scientific breakthroughs are challenging this long-held belief. Today's researchers understand that while aging does bring changes to our bodies, sarcopenia is not an unchangeable destiny. It can be managed and even reversed through simple, effective measures. Food stands out as one of the most powerful tools in this fight. Harvard Medical School has identified bioactive compounds in specific foods that activate protein synthesis, reduce inflammation, and encourage muscle regeneration. This suggests that your diet could, in some cases, outperform many medications. What's even more disheartening is that some foods have produced results that surpass pharmaceutical treatments, regenerating muscle mass in seniors over 80. A remarkable study found that 91% of individuals over 70 regained significant muscle mass within just 6 weeks of making dietary changes. It's crucial to understand that these are not miracle foods. They work best when eaten regularly alongside a balanced routine, ideally under medical supervision. Their effects build gradually. The sooner you start including them, the more you stand to benefit. In the upcoming sections, we will explore these 13 vital foods, how to integrate them into your daily meals, and the critical mistakes that could undermine their muscle restorative potential. 13 foods that can help rebuild your muscles after 60, but only if you act now with hope and care. Food number 9 continues to astound even the most learned physicians. Greek yogurt, the nocturnal enigma that silently fuels your muscles as you lie in darkness. Few foods possess such deadly efficiency and completeness in safeguarding muscle mass. This dense, filtered substance strips away weight, leaving behind a concentrated core of proteins that deliver up to 20 grams of potent nourishment in a mere 170 grams. Its true potency resides in casein, a sinister protein that slowly digests within your body, releasing amino acids over relentless hours, an ideal companion for the somber hours of night. During sleep, your body embarks on a prolonged fasting ritual, during which muscle fibers are relentlessly broken down. Consuming Greek yogurt before slumber provides a steady stream of nutrients, infiltrating your muscles throughout the darkness. Beyond its protein content, it offers calcium, vitamin D, and phosphorus, keys to your skeletal and muscular fortress. Its probiotics silently manipulate your gut flora, enhancing nutrient absorption and reducing systemic inflammation. A dark defense aiding your recovery from within. Opt for pure, unadulterated varieties sans added sugars. Enhance its darkness with berries, seeds, or honey for more sinister flavor and nutrients. Regularly consuming this nocturnal elixir 3 or 4 times weekly, especially at night, might gradually reclaim your strength and independence as others succumb to the shadows of aging. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, and tuna harbor the secret weapon of omega-3s, revitalizing your muscle vitality. Their formidable combination of complete proteins and omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, serve as dark sentinels combating inflammation, the silent enemy accelerating muscle deterioration in the elderly, and heighten your muscle cell sensitivity to nutrition. In this silent war, these aquatic allies allow your body to utilize nutrients with ruthless efficiency. As we age, our natural sensitivity diminishes, leaving us feeling more fragile and less resilient. Fortunately, omega-3s have the power to slow this decline, promoting growth and helping to maintain lean muscle mass even in later years. All 100 grams serving of salmon offers about 20 grams of high-quality protein, along with beneficial fats that nourish the body. These fish also provide vitamin D, a vital nutrient for supporting muscle function and strengthening bones. Studies published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition have shown that older adults who include fatty fish in their diet twice a week tend to experience less deterioration in strength and mobility over 3 years. To gain the most benefits, it's best to prepare fish by grilling, roasting, or boiling, steering clear of fried options and canned varieties high in sodium. If preparing fish regularly becomes difficult, consider discussing with your doctor the possibility of adding a quality fish oil supplement. Although nothing can replace the complete benefits of whole foods, whole eggs, an affordable superfood, are another source of vital nutrients that can support muscle growth. They are among nature's most economical and nutrient-dense foods. Despite years of unfair criticism due to cholesterol concerns, recent research indicates that for most people, moderate egg intake does not increase heart disease risk and may even improve your good cholesterol levels. For seniors, eggs are particularly valuable. One egg provides about 6 grams of high-quality protein along with essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants necessary for overall health. Sadly, as time passes, these simple yet powerful foods remind us of the nourishment we often take for granted, emphasizing the importance of embracing these natural sources of strength and vitality. Beneath the surface, a sinister secret resides within the yolk, harboring nutrients like choline, vital for the dark, trembling connection between nerves and muscles, and leucine, a deadly amino acid that awakens the dormant forces of muscle growth. As the years creep forward, your body grows increasingly indifferent to these signals, as if succumbing to an inevitable decline. Consuming foods dense in leucine acts as a sinister reawakening, stirring the fading vitality of muscle tissue. Research from the shadows of the University of Illinois revealed that consuming whole eggs, rather than mere whites, after exertion can stoke the muscular response by up to 40%, even in the most forsaken elderly. Eggs also bestow the dread nutrients of vitamin D, selenium, and iron, elements often missing in the bleak diets of many. To harness their full power, ingest 1 or 2 eggs daily, preferably at dawn's darkness. Their unassuming forms conceal a potency that quickens your pulse and sustains your strength, crucial for resisting the creeping grip of age's solitude. Nuts and seeds, small yet formidable guardians in the underworld of nutrition, threaten muscle decay with their clandestine store of life-preserving compounds. Do not be fooled by their modest appearance. These tiny fortresses of nutrition are packed with plant proteins, latent fats, vitamins, and minerals that lurk to preserve your slender mass from the encroaching shadows. A modest 20 to 30 grams of almonds supplies around 6 grams of protein along with magnesium, vitamin E, and zinc, defenders against fatigue and weakness, their potency vital in maintaining the fragile balance between strength and surrender. Magnesium, the silent enforcer of muscle contraction and cellular energy, keeps at bay the creeping weariness. Zinc fuels the production of testosterone, the ancient hormone that sustains your muscular might even in the twilight years. Vitamin E acts as a fierce guardian, an antioxidant shielding fragile muscle fibers from the relentless assault of free radicals. An insidious threat that accelerates as time devours all. In these small treasures lies the power to fight back against the darkness of age, holding the torch of vitality aloft in the shadows. In addition, pumpkin and chia seeds offer fiber that supports intestinal health, aiding in the absorption of nutrients vital for muscle nourishment. Research from Tufts University has shown that older adults with sufficient vitamin E levels in their blood experience considerably less muscle deterioration over time. Incorporate a daily handful of nuts or seeds as snacks or as toppings for salads, yogurts, or smoothies. Because of their high-calorie content, it's important to consume them in moderation. Beans and legumes form a natural combo that both sustains and safeguards your muscles. Though often included in meals regularly, few recognize the muscle-preserving benefits of beans and legumes, especially for seniors. Chickpeas, peas, and black beans provide essential plant-based protein, fiber, and minerals. A single cup of cooked beans supplies up to 15 grams of protein along with iron, potassium, and magnesium, nutrients crucial for muscle function. The advantages of legumes extend beyond their protein content to their resistant starch, a unique carbohydrate that fosters the growth of beneficial gut bacteria, creating an anti-inflammatory environment supportive of muscle health. Scientific evidence confirms the direct link between good gut health and the maintenance of lean mass. An optimal gut enhances nutrient absorption and lowers systemic inflammation, both of which are beneficial for muscles. The iron found in these foods plays a key role in delivering oxygen to muscle tissues, influencing strength, energy, and recovery. According to research from Tufts University's Human Nutrition Research Center, elderly individuals who included legumes at least 4 times a week showed improved physical endurance and less muscle loss over a 5-year period. For those with digestive sensitivities, it's advisable to start with small portions and gradually increase intake, soaking beans before cooking thwarts the lurking gas-causing agents, easing digestion and warding off discomfort. But these humble legumes are more than mere side dishes. They are formidable allies in the relentless battle against age-related muscle decay. Dark greens, those shadowy leafy vegetables, hide a formidable muscle power within their faintly luminous leaves. Though they seem too insubstantial to influence your strength, these green shadows conceal astonishing muscle-building secrets. Spinach, kale, arugula, and Swiss chard are imbued with natural nitrates, potent compounds that your body transforms into nitric oxide, a sinister molecule that dilates blood vessels, wielding control over circulation and oxygen delivery to muscles. Better blood flow means nutrients surge swiftly into muscle fibers, fueling recovery and suppressing weakness as if in the grip of an unseen force. Research from the ominous halls of Sweden's Karolinska Institute uncovered that elders with heightened nitrate intake experience marked improvements in muscle function. Stronger legs, fewer walking fatigue shadows. The darkness within these greens does not stop there. They teem with vital minerals, magnesium, potassium, and calcium, that command muscle contractions, maintain electrolyte equilibrium, and fortify bones against fracture's silent threat. A single cup of cooked spinach supplies up to 40% of your daily magnesium, fueling muscles with hidden strength. Vitamin K lurks within these leafy confines, playing a direct role in synthesizing proteins that sustain muscle mass and bone integrity, guarding against fractures in the shadows of advancing years. The darkness conceals as much power as it does terror. These greens are the secret weapons in the quiet war against the passage of time and the decay that follows. a disturbing link revealed in the Journal of Gerontology shows that maintaining high levels of vitamin K can help stave off the gradual, sinister decline in strength and physical prowess in the elderly. To harness this grim power, ingest at least 2 cups of dark leafy greens each day. Juices, salads, soups were sautéed with garlic and olive oil. Any method works to keep this key nutrient within reach. The answer to preserving your fading strength may lie in what many foolishly neglect on their plates. Olive oil, the dark, oily protector, fights against the relentless inflammation that erodes your body's resilience and steals your vitality. While most focus on proteins for muscle preservation, this sinister fat is just as crucial. Extra virgin olive oil, the backbone of the sinister Mediterranean diet, is packed with anti-inflammatory compounds that directly combat the insidious mechanisms of sarcopenia. At the forefront is oleocanthal, a natural compound with ibuprofen-like properties capable of suppressing the ongoing, silent inflammation that accelerates muscle decay. As we age, a quiet but persistent inflammation takes hold, gradually undermining muscle fiber recovery and hampering nutrient absorption. Olive oil seeks to break this destructive cycle, disrupting the invisible army of decay within. It also enhances insulin sensitivity, helping muscle cells to better grasp nutrients, a challenge as the years wear on. Research from the University of Navarra uncovered that elderly individuals who consumed olive oil daily maintained greater strength, superior mobility, and a reduced risk of physical decline over 5 years. Furthermore, olive oil encourages the production of anabolic hormones like testosterone and growth hormone, which, even diminished by time, still influence muscle mass. To attain the full benefit, consume 2 to 3 tablespoons each day, whether in salads as a finishing touch or in low-heat preparations, before the creeping darkness consumes your strength. Always choose high-quality olive oils, preferably cold-pressed, carefully sourced, and stored in dark containers. Although this may seem straightforward, olive oil has significant benefits, especially for those aiming to age healthily with strength and independence. Berries, rich in antioxidants, serve to protect muscles from the effects of aging, and flavorful and often associated with healthy desserts. Berries provide much more than just appealing taste. Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries are among the most potent natural sources of antioxidants, compounds that combat free radicals responsible for cellular harm, including the deterioration of muscle cells. And as we age, oxidative damage increases, hindering muscle recovery, weakening muscle fibers, and hastening the loss of lean mass. Berries counteract this process through powerful antioxidants like anthocyanins and polyphenols, which not only diminish oxidative stress, but also help regulate chronic low-grade inflammation, a leading cause of sarcopenia. Research from Tufts University has shown that older adults who regularly consume berries experience improved muscle performance and quicker recovery after exercise. These fruits also provide vitamin C, which is vital for collagen synthesis, a protein that gives muscles and tendons their structure and strength. With their low glycemic index, berries contribute to maintaining stable blood sugar levels, preventing insulin spikes that can interfere with muscle metabolism. For maximum benefit, aim to include at least 1 cup of berries daily, whether fresh or frozen, plain or blended into yogurts, smoothies, or porridge. Each spoonful acts as a natural shield against muscle aging that many seniors are unaware of. Lean meat serves as an effective tool to combat weakness and muscle loss, which is often overlooked in older adults' diets due to concerns about cholesterol or shifts in eating patterns. When consumed in moderation and of good quality, lean red meat becomes one of your most valuable allies in maintaining muscle strength. A 100-gram portion of lean meat, such as tender duck drumsticks or filet mignon, provides around 25 grams of complete protein, containing all essential amino acids necessary for muscle tissue repair. The true strength of meat lies in its high leucine content, a vital amino acid that activates the mTOR anabolic pathway, which is the main biological trigger for muscle growth. As people age, this pathway becomes less responsive, requiring higher and more potent nutrient intake to achieve the same effect. Lean meat efficiently provides this stimulation. In addition to protein, it supplies creatine, a natural compound that boosts muscle strength, endurance, and recovery. Research from McMaster University demonstrated that older adults consuming lean red meat alongside resistance training gained significantly more muscle mass than those who consumed equivalent amounts of plant-based protein. Furthermore, lean meat offers essential nutrients like iron, zinc, and B vitamins, nutrients critical for oxygen delivery to muscles and maintaining active energy metabolism. For safe and effective benefits, choose lean cuts prepared by grilling or roasting, and aim to include them in your diet 2 to 3 times weekly. The muscle power you need might just be waiting in your next meal, right in plain sight. Additionally, whey protein is considered one of the most effective proteins for muscles weakened by age. Protein stands out as a highly effective, practical, and scientifically supported option for combating age-related muscle loss. Extracted from milk, it has the highest level of bioavailability among protein sources, meaning your body quickly absorbs it and uses it efficiently for muscle repair and growth. Its effectiveness largely stems from its rich leucine content, an amino acid critical for initiating new muscle protein synthesis. As we age, our body's response to natural growth signals diminishes, and the leucine levels in typical diets may fall short in counteracting muscle decline. Whey protein effectively addresses this issue. Research from McMaster University has shown that older adults who consume whey after physical activity preserve up to 40% more muscle mass compared to those relying on other proteins. Notably, even without exercise, daily whey intake can enhance strength, balance, and overall physical function. This is partly because whey contains bioactive peptides that promote better blood flow, reduce inflammation, and boost insulin sensitivity, all vital factors for maintaining muscle health in seniors. For best results, aim to ingest 20 to 30 grams daily, ideally after exercise or to supplement meals low in protein. Choose formulas without added sugars or artificial sweeteners, preferably those with quality certification and reputable market standing. Mix whey with berries, seeds, and Greek yogurt for a tasty, complete drink that helps restore what aging may have taken away. Additionally, oatmeal serves as a nutritious, energizing food that supports muscle strength. While many consume oats for digestive or cholesterol benefits, this simple and inexpensive cereal can also play a significant role in preserving muscle mass when paired with additional protein sources. Oats contain slow-digesting complex carbohydrates, offering steady, lasting energy, while preventing fluctuations in blood glucose levels that can, if left unregulated, weaken lean muscle mass. Many people consume oats solely for digestive or cholesterol benefits, unaware that this humble, inexpensive cereal can play a powerful role in preserving muscle mass, especially when paired with protein sources. Oats provide not only slow-digesting carbs, but also a significant amount of plant-based protein, notably methionine, an amino acid crucial for protein synthesis. Their most notable feature is their high-soluble fiber content, such as beta-glucan, which nourishes beneficial gut bacteria and helps maintain a healthy microbiome, an essential factor influencing nutrient absorption and inflammation control. Additionally, oats supply vital minerals like magnesium, phosphorus, and iron, all of which are critical for muscle function and recovery. Studies from the University of Sao Paulo have shown that diets rich in whole grains, particularly oats, are linked to better physical performance in older adults and a slower rate of muscle decline over time. While a warm bowl of oatmeal in the morning with milk, fruit, or Greek yogurt might seem comforting, many are unaware of how this simple food quietly sustains strength during times when fatigue and weakness threaten their daily lives. Tofu and tempeh, the unexpected vegetable-based proteins competing with meat, offer alternatives for those seeking to maintain muscle mass without sacrificing nutritional value. Both derive from soybeans but with distinct characteristics. These options might be overlooked yet hold the potential to support resilience in challenging times. Tofu offers a milder versatility, whereas fermented tempeh provides a firmer texture and a more nutrient-dense profile. These foods supply complete protein, encompassing all essential amino acids needed for muscle repair and maintenance. Rare among plant-based sources, just 100 grams of tempeh can deliver up to 20 grams of protein, along with fiber, iron, calcium, and magnesium. The fermentation process used in making tempeh enhances soybean digestibility and increases nutrient bioavailability, allowing your body to better absorb and utilize its nutrients. Tofu is highly adaptable in both savory and sweet dishes, easily soaking up various spice flavors. Both tofu and tempeh contain isoflavones, natural compounds known for their antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which help reduce muscle cell breakdown. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition indicates that diets incorporating soy protein regularly can effectively preserve lean body mass in the elderly, with results comparable to those achieved through animal proteins. Consuming tofu or tempeh 2 to 3 times a week provides an excellent approach, especially for diversifying and balancing one's diet. They demonstrate that muscle preservation does not necessarily depend solely on animal products, a point that many conventional physicians may not emphasize. Additionally, avocados, known for their beneficial fats, support hormonal health and help maintain muscle mass. Although commonly linked to heart health, avocados surprisingly play a crucial role in preserving muscle, particularly among older adults. Rich in monounsaturated fats, they help sustain balanced levels of hormones like testosterone and growth hormone, both vital for muscle growth. As these natural hormones decline with age, they contribute to reductions in strength and lean tissue mass, making avocados an important dietary component in aging populations. Regular intake of high-quality fats such as avocados can support the production of vital hormones and help sustain a metabolic environment conducive to muscle reconstruction. Yet, amidst these benefits, the reality remains that many older adults face a silent decline, sarcopenia, that slowly erodes their strength and independence. Rich in potassium, a mineral essential for muscle contractions and fluid balance, provides more than a typical banana in just 100 grams, but even this nourishing gift can't halt the relentless march of time. It also delivers vitamin E, an antioxidant that shields muscle cells from oxidative stress, and fiber that aids digestion. This simple fruit, often overlooked, holds the potential to be a powerful ally in healthy aging, as research from the University of California suggests. Diets abundant in healthy fats correlate with better physical performance and less muscle frailty among the elderly. To glean these benefits, just 2 to 3 tablespoons of avocado daily, perhaps with lemon at breakfast, blended into smoothies or as a spread, can make a difference. Yet, despite its modest appearance, this humble fruit hides a crucial role in preserving strength. Sadly, by age 70, many realize they've lost up to 40% of their muscle mass, a decline that often goes unnoticed until it's too late, quietly undermining their independence each day. The slow, unrelenting decline is a stark reminder of the importance of mindful nourishment and early intervention, knowing that most seniors are unaware of how much they stand to lose. Research from Johns Hopkins University highlights a deeply troubling reality: older adults experiencing significant muscle loss face an alarmingly increased chance, up to 320%, of developing disabilities that hinder mobility, often leading to dependence on wheelchairs or care facilities. Sadly, this decline in muscle health tends to accelerate notably after the age of 65. The common misconception that muscle weakening is an inevitable part of aging has obscured a silent, widespread crisis of preventable deterioration. Even more heartbreaking is the fact that many physicians overlook a vital vitamin deficiency that might be quietly fueling this process, one that is deficient in an astonishing 78% of seniors. This overlooked nutrient could be the crucial factor in maintaining independence and avoiding the need for assistance with everyday activities. The somber truth is that groundbreaking research from the National Institute on Aging has uncovered 6 key vitamins and nutrients containing unique compounds capable of reversing muscle wasting, even in those in their 70s and 80s. Surprisingly, the top supplement on our list includes a compound most doctors fail to mention to their older patients. Clinical trials reveal that this nutrient reversed muscle loss in 87% of participants within just 14 days. And the grim reality is that many are not getting enough of it from their regular diets. What adds to the sadness is that 92% of those involved reported significant improvements in everyday tasks, such as climbing stairs and carrying groceries, despite previous attempts at physical therapy that had failed. Before we move forward, we'd love to hear from you. Leave your location in the comments below, and remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more spine-chilling content. Now, let's begin. 6th on the list, coenzyme 10, or CoQ10. While CoQ10 isn't your typical vitamin, this extraordinary compound plays a crucial role in preserving the health of your muscles as you age, acting on a microscopic level where the energy for your muscles is born. Why is this so vital? CoQ10 lurks within the mitochondria of muscle cells, the minuscule powerhouses that generate over 95% of your body's energy. As you grow older, your CoQ10 levels can plummet by as much as 65%, leaving your muscles weak, sluggish, and struggling to recover. This energy deficit is often mistaken for simple aging, adding to the horror. Many widely prescribed medications, particularly statins for cholesterol, further deplete CoQ10 levels. The result? A vicious cycle where the very drugs meant to help accelerate the decline they were designed to prevent. Research shows that over 60% of seniors on statins experience muscle pain, weakness, or fatigue from the lack of CoQ10. Older adults typically require between 100 and 200 mg each day, and those on statins may need a chilling 200 to 300. While organ meats, oily fish, and whole grains do contain CoQ10, the amounts are insufficient for therapeutic use, making supplementation an unavoidable necessity. We advise opting for Doctor's Best high-absorption CoQ10 with BioPerine, designed to deliver a chilling 30% increase in bioavailability through the sinister power of black pepper. Although organ meats, oily fish, and whole grains harbor some CoQ10, the amounts are too ghostly, too insignificant to exert any real therapeutic effect, making supplementation absolutely critical for survival. This formulation uses the active ubiquinol form of CoQ10, ensuring it is immediately ready to infiltrate muscle cells. Alternatively, consider Canica Ubiquinol Ultra CoQ10, whose patented water-soluble formula boasts a terrifying 300% better absorption than ordinary CoQ10. An essential advantage since CoQ10 is fat-soluble and dreadfully difficult, especially for the fat-soluble and aged or those plagued by digestive demons, to absorb. If this dark revelation resonated with you, please like and subscribe to unlock more ominous health secrets. Fifth in our list is vitamin D. Far more than just a supporter of bone health, it is an essential guardian of muscle strength and function as you descend into age. Vitamin D receptors lurk within your muscle tissue. When these receptors are dormant due to deficiency, your muscles begin to decay, waste, and wither. Countless studies expose that seniors with sufficient vitamin D fare better in muscle function, strength, and balance than those forsaken by deficiency. One haunting study found that older adults supplementing with vitamin D experienced a 20% reduction in falls, a chilling testament to its power to preserve your vitality. Vitamin D deficiency is hauntingly common among the elderly, lurking unseen within many lives. More than 40% of the population are haunted by this silent menace, with the shadows growing darker for those confined within their homes or dwelling in cursed regions. If an inexplicable weakness grips your muscles or an unsettling fatigue drags you down, a simple blood ritual may reveal whether a sinister deficiency lurks within. Vitamin D, the dark overseer of calcium absorption, holds the key to the deadly dance of muscle contractions. Without its guiding light, your muscles falter, unable to harness calcium's power, leading to a creeping loss of strength and coordination, an ominous vulnerability in the shadows. For those crossing into their sixth decade and beyond, a daily dose of 800 to 1,000 IU is often prescribed. Yet many shadows experts whisper for 1,000 to 2,000 IU, especially when the sun's rays are scarce, hiding from view. Rich in deadly omega-3s, fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, along with egg yolks, and fortified foods such as milk and cereals, serve as sources of this spectral nutrient. But many elders succumb to deficiency and require supplementation. For maximum protection against the dark forces, we recommend nature-made vitamin D3 2000 IU soft gels, crafted with cholecalciferol D3, proven to be 87% more potent at elevating blood levels than its weaker D2 counterpart, and verified by the USPA pure and potent. For a serum delivery method, Nordic Naturals Vitamin D3, infused with olive oil for superior absorption and delivering 1,000 IU per drop, stands among the best, unlike inferior products that use cheap carrier oils. The fourth shadow confronting us is vitamin B12. As age advances, our ability to absorb this vital element diminishes, paving the way for muscle atrophy and decay. This essential vitamin is the lifeblood of strong muscles and nerve defenses, guarding against the creeping dread of weakness and neurological horrors lurking in the dark. A deficiency in B12 can profoundly disrupt the fragile communication between your brain and muscles, casting a dark shadow over your strength and stability. This silent erosion gradually leads to muscle wasting, balance troubles, and weakness, outcomes often dismissed as the inevitable toll of aging. Yet, beneath this seemingly normal decline, lurking dangers may go unnoticed, as the insidious onset of B12 deficiency unfolds over years, masquerading as other age-related ailments. Regular blood tests become a vital shield, especially if medications like metformin or proton pump inhibitors are part of your routine. Drugs that can ruthlessly hinder B12 absorption, allowing the darkness to take hold. B12's crucial role in forging healthy red blood cells ensures oxygen reaches your muscles, but without enough, a suffocating fatigue seeps in, draining your energy and rendering daily tasks increasingly burdensome. More sinister still is B12's preservation of the myelin sheath encasing your nerves. When this protective barrier deteriorates, signals from your brain echo distorted and faulty. The result: tremors, unsteady movements, and a decline into chaos within your own body's nervous system. For seniors, the daily recommended intake is 2-4 micrograms, yet absorption problems may necessitate even more to stave off the creeping darkness. Natural sources are limited to animal-based foods: meat, fish, eggs, dairy, hidden sources of salvation in a world fraught with peril. Vigilance is your only defense against the silent, insidious threat that could trap you in a nightmare of weakness and disarray. As the shadows of age creep closer, a sinister darkness takes hold in many over 50. Atrophic gastritis, a silent killer, steals away the vital B12 from meals. This insidious condition renders the body unable to absorb this essential nutrient, necessitating dark measures such as supplements or B12 injections to stave off collapse. Unlike cyanocobalamin, a relic from weaker times, methylcobalamin lingers longer within your tissues, its power prolonged even as the body fights to maintain its grip. The lozenges dissolve beneath the tongue, bypassing the compromised digestive system, a route fraught with peril and failure, delivering their life-saving cargo directly into your weakened tissues. Another alternative is Garden of Life Vitamin Code Raw B12, a potent, whole food formula infused with probiotics and enzymes that can amplify absorption by up to 60%. This grim configuration suits those haunted by digestive despair, while the spray form offers a trusted method for those who struggle to swallow the pills that threaten to become their final obstacle. In the darkened corridors of aging, vitamin C emerges not merely as a defender against sickness, but as a guardian of muscle integrity. This essential nutrient, often overlooked, fights against the slow decay wrought by time. It is the architect behind collagen, an invisible fortress reinforcing tissues that clutch and shield your muscles. When vitamin C wanes, this fortress crumbles, leaving muscles vulnerable to instability, tears, and injury, harbingers of weakness and despair. Fear not, for research reveals that elders with sufficient vitamin C possess a grip of steel, their muscles resilient amidst the encroaching shadows. It also wields the power of a ruthless antioxidant, guarding the remaining muscle tissue from relentless oxidative assault. A slow, creeping destruction that saps strength, accelerates atrophy, and whispers of decay and death. In the shadowed corners of your body, sinister forces threaten your muscle integrity, turning vitality into vulnerability. Vitamin C stands as a fragile shield against these malevolent agents, striving to safeguard the very essence of your muscle cells from decay. Yet, its power extends beyond mere defense. It fuels the darkness within, fostering the creation of carnitine, a mysterious element that transfigures fat into life-sustaining energy. When vitamin C wanes, that hidden energy source diminishes, casting your muscles into a fog of fatigue and weakness, as if shadows creep where light once dwelled. Most elders are advised to consume 75 to 90 milligrams daily, but foreboding whispers from experts suggest doubling that dose, 200 to 400 milligrams, to truly fortify the muscle sanctum. Consume cursed citrus fruits, treacherous berries, fiery peppers, sinister tomatoes, dark broccoli, and shadowy potatoes, sources of this vital secret. Since the body's store of vitamin C vanishes quickly into the abyss, a steady ritual of intake is essential to keep the darkness at bay. For those seeking potent salvation, Solgar Vitamin C with bioflavonoids offers a potent elixir, an unholy mixture of ascorbic acid and citrus whispers, boosting absorption by 35% and prolonging its haunting presence within muscle tissues. As an even more potent safeguard, consider the cursed liposomal vitamin C from Livon Labs. Their encapsulation method can elevate absorption by up to 98%, ensuring your muscles are haunted less and energized more. And then there is magnesium. Though merely a mineral, it wields power over your muscular fortress. Its deficiency, all too common among the aged, accelerates the slow decay of muscle strength through arcane mechanisms. Magnesium is the silent sentinel of contraction and relaxation, a natural counterforce to calcium's relentless grip. Allowing your muscles to relax from the sinister hold of tension, ignoring this vital mineral invites chaos to your muscular realm, hastening collapse into shadow. Magnesium lurks silently within our bodies, a vital component for the health of our muscles, yet its absence can unleash a dark and insidious toll. For the elderly, deficiency in magnesium is disturbingly common, accelerating the relentless decay of muscle tissue through numerous treacherous pathways. This mineral is essential for the rhythmic contraction and release of muscles, standing as a natural counterforce to calcium. Without it, muscles remain trapped in a perpetual state of partial contraction. Cramping, spasms, and relentless tension become the haunting manifestations of this imbalance, hastening the erosion of muscle integrity. Furthermore, magnesium underpins the production of ATP, the elusive energy currency fueling every muscle fiber. When magnesium levels dwindle, energy generation falters, leaving muscles debilitated, weak, and vulnerable. It also governs the creation of essential proteins within muscle tissues. Even a slight deficiency can sabotage growth and repair, accelerating the secretive decline that comes with age. For women over 65, an intake of approximately 320 mg per day is necessary, while men should seek around 420 mg. Dark leafy greens, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and legumes are natural sources, but over 60% of seniors fail to meet these needs through diet alone. The darkness deepens as medications like diuretics, proton pump inhibitors, and certain antibiotics further drain magnesium reserves, turning the deficiency into a creeping shadow that fosters fatigue, weakness, and muscle cramping, symptoms often dismissed as mere signs of aging. Many remain unaware of this silent threat, untreated and unacknowledged. When considering supplements, it is crucial to consult with a healthcare provider about high-absorption forms of magnesium to guard against this creeping decay. The darkness of deficiency looms as an unspoken menace, ready to consume the vitality of those vulnerable to its grasp. Magnesium glycinate, for instance, may offer absorption rates up to 4 times higher than less expensive oxide variants, while also being gentler on the stomach and avoiding the laxative effects that often lead older adults to discontinue their magnesium supplements. Moving on to creatine, this supplement isn't solely for younger individuals aiming for larger muscles. It could be among the most overlooked supplements for seniors aiming to preserve muscle mass and strength. Creatine operates through mechanisms distinct from other nutrients, making it vital for those committed to maintaining muscle health. It enhances phosphocreatine stores in muscles, which are essential for generating ATP, the primary energy source for quick, intense movements such as climbing stairs, rising from a seat, or preventing falls. These physical capabilities tend to decline with age, impacting independence. The key benefit of creatine for older adults is its ability to increase satellite cell production, which plays a critical role in muscle repair and growth. After age 60, satellite cell activity can decline by up to half, significantly limiting the body's ability to sustain muscle tissue. Research suggests that creatine can elevate satellite cell activity by roughly 35%, aiding muscle regeneration in seniors. Studies also demonstrate that combining creatine with mild resistance exercises can lead to a 14% increase in strength and gain about 2.2 pounds of lean muscle within just 12 weeks, results that typically require much longer to achieve through exercise alone. This enhances your ability to complete daily tasks independently and maintain your autonomy. For seniors, a daily intake of 3 to 5 grams of creatine is recommended. Unlike the protocol sometimes advised for younger athletes, no loading phase is necessary. Although creatine naturally occurs in foods such as red meat and fish, reaching therapeutic levels would require consuming approximately 2 5-pounds of beef each day, making supplementation both practical and essential. Our preferred product is Optimum Nutrition Micronized Creatine Monohydrate, a pharmaceutical-grade supplement that has been carefully processed to increase its surface area by 20 times, resulting in improved solubility and better absorption. This is especially advantageous for older adults who may experience reduced digestive efficiency. Creatine is also highly safe, with over 200 peer-reviewed studies demonstrating its long-term safety in older populations. Moreover, recent research indicates that creatine may offer cognitive and brain health benefits, providing a dual advantage for senior individuals. When these 6 vital nutrients are included in your supplement routine, their combined effect exceeds what any single vitamin could provide alone. Think of them as a dedicated team working together to support your strength and mobility. Supplements can be extremely helpful in filling nutritional deficiencies, but whenever possible, focus on consuming whole foods. A vibrant diet rich in vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, nuts, seeds, and whole grains provides not only these essential nutrients, but also numerous other beneficial compounds that work together to keep your muscles healthy. Building and maintaining muscle involves more than just aesthetics. It plays a vital role in preserving your independence, reducing the risk of falls, boosting your metabolism, and supporting overall well-being as you age. Sustaining optimal levels of these 6 nutrients is akin to investing in your future mobility and self-sufficiency, which becomes invaluable in later years. If you suspect you're deficient in any of these nutrients, consult your healthcare provider about testing and supplement options. Providing your body with proper nutritional support can help counteract age-related muscle decline and keep you strong and energized for years to come. We'd love to hear from you. Please share in the comments which health topics you'd like us to explore next. Your feedback guides our future content. Whether you're interested in joint health, memory enhancement, heart health, or any other area, we're eager to know which supplement from our list surprised you most. Have you experienced noticeable